whatever, but they are, she gone.
Yeah. You put her in her feelings, you know.
I would rather give the black man the opportunity that he can build up his portfolio.
You know, to the point where I want to see black people rise. Like, I am tired of it. I'd rather die for my people than just be filming it.
As well to do with this, if it's to do with the police not doing their job and not protecting and serving what they're supposed to, just because the person involved is black, or because, okay, if you want to bring black on black crime into it, or because a black person killed a black person, we're not going to investigate. Like, that's them being negligent on their behalf. Protest for it. Like, go out, and if you want to fling a slave master in the freaking sea in Bristol, go and do it. Like, because at the end of the day, people are saying that protests don't bring change. Protest brings change. Since people have been protesting since George Floyd died, they've managed to get the murder charge moved up one level. The rest of the police officers have now been arrested. Do you get what I'm saying? For, what's her name, Breonna Taylor, that got shot in her bed by the police in America. They've now reopened her case after the shooting. Do you get what I'm saying?
They're rioting. There's a difference.
No, they're protesting, and then the police are riling them up, and then they start rioting. They're not, the people started protesting peacefully, but when the police is coming out to rile up the black people on purpose, because let's provoke you, so we can come and arrest you, so we can tear gas you, so we can do this and do that. It's all part of the agenda, and this is why
I do feel like that agenda is so easy to do. If you put yourself on the fence and imagine you're a racist police officer, all you've got to do really and truly is just bonks one black person. You're going to have 10 people like, "Hey, what the fuck you doing, bro?"
Everyone's going to back it.
So then I'm just arresting everybody, and I'm tear gassing up the whole place. So in my eyes, I personally don't believe in protest. Yes, lots of good have come from protesting from George Floyd. But I feel like, okay, so it's going to help the little girl's case. It's helped prosecute the other 3 officers for George Floyd. What's the other guy? Ahmaud, who died, who got shot. His case has been reopened. So protesting does work. But my argument is, since 1992, like, I'm 34. So the first thing that I can remember from police brutality is going to be Rodney King from 1992. So that started a mad riot, you know. And if you watch Straight Outta Compton, you've seen a little bit of it in there. Netflix has now got a documentary on there that I seen last night, and I was like, "Raw, where did this come from?" So if it's been happening since 1992, then I don't think police are going to stop this year, next year, the year after. So you're going to have to do something to make police say, "All right, safe. We can pull a black man over, a black woman over, and we can violate them, but it comes with a risk." I think most of them, I want to say 9 out of 10. I feel like 95 out of 100 white police officers, they just know they're going to escape, or they might just get a little suspension or a little fine or something. Like, you're going to have to do more than protest. In my heart, you're going to have to do more than protesting.
This is why I feel like when people have protested before, they've protested for a couple of days and then they've given up. But I feel like this time, it struck a chord more with people. Now, there are some people that have jumped on the bandwagon. I agree. There's one boy that I used to work with on Facebook that was like, "Oh, good on you, Donald Trump, when he got elected." On Boris's side, but now he's talking about Black Lives Matter. The two don't go hand in hand. So there are some people that jump on bandwagons. But to me, I feel like it struck a chord more this time. And if people are actually taking it seriously, like the proper, like, pro-black people that want to actually endorse Black Lives Matter are going to take it. It will bring change, whether it's small change. Like, if that police officer that killed George Floyd goes and gets convicted, that's a change. Because if nobody rioted, nobody protested, nobody filmed it, it never had worldwide coverage, what do you think would have happened? He would have got off. He would have still been working now on Walking Street.
No, I hear that. I support that, but I'm not trying to be bad mind. But I just want police to try bad up a black person and get punched in the throat just once. Just make me feel like you lot are tired of it. Like, the protesting, you can do it for days, weeks. but I'm still seeing little videos of like, did you see the woman that got choked out and her daughter was filming it? Like the police officer said, listen, if you don't put your arms out like an airplane, I'm gonna choke you out. And I'm like, that's your mom getting choked out. Like,
but then
I
at
just
the same time, this is in America where the police carry guns. Are you gonna risk jumping in and shoot you, your mum dead, and the bystander?
Right, now we're getting somewhere. If there's one reason to lose your life, is it not over to protect somebody you love?
Yeah, but situations though. Say for example now, I would like to say if I lived in America, my mom was getting choked up by the police, I would like to say, yeah, I'm gonna go and lick off the officer's head. But at the same time, you need to stop and think, I've got a child at home. Am I gonna go and step out there and his mum and his gran are gonna get shot dead? Or do I stay back and try and do something about it from where I can and film it and hope that she's gonna come out the other side and we can get him prosecuted? You have to think
that's the part where that's just the part for me that probably affected me in the George Floyd, because it's on my Instagram for everyone to see. It fucked me up for 2 weeks, literally. Like, I just felt so much emotions. It was just left, right, and I'm seeing things, people are posting things left, right, center, and I'm like, nah, enough has to be enough now.
About someone that I don't know. You get what I'm trying to say? Like,
you know what it is, Keem? Because I think I'm probably more emotional to the point where I want to see black people rise. Like, I am tired of it. Like, okay, maybe every police officer doesn't need to get punched in the throat. Maybe I want to see a police officer harm a black person, and a black person at least try and push a police officer off to say, at least stop. I don't want you to be filming from 7 feet away saying, yo, stop. Because the George Floyd thing, I think what rattled me was there was 2 people. There was a black man and then there was another woman recording. So because there's 2 of you recording at the same time, you both got, I know it would lasted for 9 minutes, but say you both got 6-7 minutes. You've got somebody there who's filming, so you can now put down your phone and intervene. So even if you just walk over to the officer, then I know I'm 19 stone and I'm black. So if I walk over to the police officer, they're going to jump up and feel like, yo, he's going to attack me. So they're going to jump off my man. I don't have to harm them. But if I walk to you, you're going to feel like it's threatening, because why am I walking over to you?
Well, then what's the outcome going to be with that though? George Floyd might be alive, but then you're dead. So
I don't think they would kill, as long as I don't touch them. But as long as I walk over to them, they're gonna have to get off him and at least restrain me, just in case.
People have been killed for less. The other day there was a man.
I would take that, but that's why I said to Keem, I'm more emotional.
They shot him within 15 seconds for nothing. 15 seconds.
I would take that. Like, but I'm just saying, I'd rather die for my people than just be filming it. I can't like any black person, if it's somebody I don't even like. Say somebody I got an altercation with, you're not choking at a black person in front of me. Like,
nobody stopped. Not the officer. Like,
say that again, Keem.
There were so many people around and not one person stopped the officer. You get what I'm saying?
That was my argument.
No, it's not.
Now, I understand what Kayah is saying.
It's your life. So, and it's fair enough, Keem, you saying that, oh, you can't really feel like compassion towards someone that you don't know. But if you're standing there and this man is being choked out and these police have all got guns, right? And police are trigger happy at the best of times. They will pull you over for not failing to signal and kill you. It's happened multiple times before. So you would say, it's all right saying now, I would jump in and I would do that. Over here, yeah, I'd probably jump in because what you need to tase me. All right, tase me, cool. I'll get over it. They don't ramp to pull out their gun and shoot people. It's all right saying, I would jump in and help. Oh, there was 9 people standing around to help. That's your life. They're going to shoot you dead.
I don't have kids. So for the 2 of you that have kids, now you both have sons. Now, put the same thing into perspective with your child. If you and your child, you're driving, you get pulled over for whatever reason. Say you're in New York, you get pulled over for what reason? You're on holiday, you get pulled over for whatever reason. You both come out. Your child's, let's say, of age, 18, 21, 25. The police officer's a bit aggressive with you, Keem, or UK, and your child like, hey, yo, that's my dad, yo, that's my mom. Police officer, who the fuck are you talking to? I'll lock you up. Then they start putting hands on your child and start roughing up your child. Your child's now on the floor, 3 men doing one thing, the 4th police officer doing another. Do you just film it and say, you know what, rather than me get shot, let me just film it to make sure my child's okay. And if my child dies, but I've got the proof to say this is what happened, or do you intervene?
No,
That's different because that's your child, that's your flesh and blood. But I would do both. I'm filming and I'm standing in the way. So if you shoot anybody, you're gonna shoot me, but I'm still filming it for evidence. Same way people have filmed their own shootings.
Maybe then maybe my issue is what I got so emotional. Maybe I feel like what Martin stood for or what Malcolm X stood for of, you know what, I'm going to do this for my people. And if I have to die for my people, let me be that one to die. But let me just hope it sparks the change. Like what Tupac says, like if I have to lose my life tomorrow so black people could have a good life for the next 2020 years, then I would like to say, you know what, God, just take me, because I would prefer, as I said, I want black people to rise, and you can't rise as long as you know every time you get pulled over or you just see blue sirens, you're afraid.
If I'm going to die for anybody, I'm dying for my child. I ain't dying for anybody else.
Not for parents.
I know that if push came to shove and it was my mum, she would like take me instead. I've got to look after my child. She's older than me, so to what leave her to look after my child? No. She would rather say, take me instead. And that's how you're supposed to protect your child. But a man on the street, I'm going to try and help where I can from a safe distance where I'm not in harm. I'm not harming myself. I'm not going to leave my child without a mother. Do you get what I mean? So the girl that filmed it has been bullied. She's like 18. And she's had
the George Floyd filming?
Yeah, she's had to seek answers.
Was she white or black?
Now she's black. People have been ripping her to shreds and sending her death threats because why didn't you jump in? Like, how can you send death threats to somebody like that? Imagine if she didn't film it.
No, I can't lie. Like, I felt some type of way for the brother that filmed it. And he was like, what did he say? You're a bum, man. You're a bum. Like 5 minutes of calling a police officer a bum. Big man, I just don't think calling a police officer names is really going to change the fact. And it actually didn't.
You get me? But this is the thing though, bro. You see, as black people, fam, like, we need to wake up. This is what I'm saying. Like, you got all these man. You see all the black players when they get abused in football, racist chants. All of them just say, "Yo, you know what? Next weekend I'm not playing football." Boycott the thing, bro.
That's another conversation.
Boxers, bro. All of them.
I feel that could be the way now. You know, Keem. I honestly feel like a lot of black celebrities.
From when you are a player playing professional football, from all the way down to conference level, I would say, yeah, you get racially abused. Everyone has to come in and stick together with this person.
Yeah.
Sterling, all right, example, Sterling. In my opinion, he should be playing for Jamaica, yeah? I don't know the ins and outs, but what I heard, I ain't done the research, so I don't know, but someone told me this the other day, that when he had his England debut, he didn't have a British passport. He had a Jamaican passport still, yeah? Now, why? That's all irrelevant. But why don't someone like Sterling, who's Jamaican, go and play for Jamaica and inspire a whole country to, you know what, I'm the poster boy in England and I'm Jamaican.
There's one reason why. There's one reason why.
Wait there. But a man like that, I rate Sterling though, but a man like that would play for England and get called a nigger every time he plays. You get what I'm trying to say? In Jamaica, he's not going to get that. Obviously, if he comes to England with Jamaica,
he's not going to get it when he goes to England, Bulgaria.
Where's Reggae Boys in the league though?
Yeah, but Reggae Boys.
What money is he making from playing for Reggae Boys? He's not going to get that. Would you rather take his little, okay, he can be a millionaire in Jamaica, but he's not a millionaire over here. Like, why would you do that? You're going to go and play for England?
The black mentality. We don't ever.
He's supposed to not. But he's building. Hold on, one sec. He's building for his family. He's playing for England. He's getting probably $250,000 a week, if not more. So he's supposed to not take that and inspire kids in Jamaica, rather than be a millionaire and send money to Jamaica and build in Jamaica to take care of his family in England and abroad. He can inspire the kids from Jamaica in playing for England.
What I'm saying, people when you play international football, you don't get paid for it, yeah? He gets paid from his club. He can play for Jamaica.
Don't you get sponsors?
I don't know the ins and outs, but I know you don't get paid. Like, no one gets paid for international football, innit? So I'm saying he could be the poster boy and the leader for Jamaica. You get what I'm trying to say? Forget where Reggae Boys are. He could be that guy to say, yo, you know,
so
we're gonna rise. We're gonna rise up and build a team now.
But
and
you know what?
The World Cup.
I was trying to stop you earlier. The reason why I was trying to stop you earlier is you says that he could do all of that from Jamaica. Why would you want to do that in Jamaica when you can play for England and have a bigger impact? It makes more sense for him to play for England, because we're talking about him right now. Like, really, like Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey's Jamaican, isn't it? I'm sure Leon Bailey plays for Jamaica.
Yeah,
like, who talks about Leon Bailey? Like Sancho, like that's who we talk about. Not just England, worldwide. Like Jadon Sancho. We don't care about Leon Bailey, and he's a fucking baller. He's better than most, man.
In Germany, Bailey's a big name. If Bailey was to come to the Prem, people would see him as a big name.
No, not just a big name in Germany. Like Leon Bailey is a baller regardless. Like Jadon Sancho is a baller regardless.
How can people speak about what's his name? Drogba, all your Africans, Mane, you get me, Salah, you get what I'm trying to say?
But Jamaica don't have a team where even if Sterling was there, you can't do anything. Like Daniel Sturridge should have played for Jamaica, but there's nothing you can do.
Right, let's just go through it. Daniel Sturridge could have, Troy Deeney could have.
Yeah.
I heard him speak about it in the interview. Jamaican lads, Sterling could have. No doubt, people like Micah Richards, I'm sure he's Jamaican.
Yeah.
You get me? People like, all right, going back in the day now.
But the bigger picture is, as Kayah was saying, do you want to take the 20,000 a week in Jamaica and build up Jamaica, or do you want to take the 250 grand a week in England and build up black boys around the world? You can set up a camp in England from 1 week's wages, and Jamaica and Antigua, then Barbados, St. Lucia, St. Martin, St. Kitts. Then you can go to America.
Yeah, but are these all
do more?
Hindsight, but are these men doing it? You get what I'm trying to say?
I don't know, Sterling, but
they've all got foundations. They've got football clubs. They're sending money back and building up Jamaica. So to me, why would you go, oh, I'm going to go and play for Reggae Boys just because I'm originally from Jamaica? No, he's taking a bigger opportunity and he's building up things. If you know what, if you ran and he never looked back on Jamaica ever again, he never took care of his family, he never did nothing, I would say, why didn't you do that? But no, he's actually doing things. Like Daniel Sturridge is doing things. Doing things. Leon Bailey's doing things. They're all doing things back in Jamaica.
How are these men, bar Sterling, how have these men been treated when they played for England? How's the media crucified them? You get what I'm trying to say?
But you know what? That shit's going to happen whether you're born in Jamaica or you're born over here.
Because that's the choice. That's what you're weighing up before you choose Jamaica or whether you choose England. Same with Aaron Ramsey. Play for Wales, play for England. Ryan Giggs, Wales or England. Like, do I want to be like a Rooney or Beckham? Or do I just want to go to my country and be a king? Like Bale is a king, Giggs is a king, Ramsey's a king, but Wales ain't doing fuck all, bro.
As a footballer, you're gonna get racism regardless. Even if he played for Jamaica and he goes and plays against another team, he's gonna get racism.
I don't think it makes you a sellout. If you've got the choice to play for two teams and you choose a bigger team, you can do more than 250 a week rather than 20 grand a week.
Bro, you're not understanding. It's not affecting your wages. It's just something that's within you. You get what I'm trying to say? The international football is not affecting your wages. You could play for your country, but these men choose not to play for their country.
But when you see Sterling speak around other black people, do you still not see him speak patois?
Yeah, I do. But when he's speaking,
so you know that he ain't lost it. You know my man's still eating Akin saltfish. He's still, it's still keeping it.
This is the next thing. Yeah. Sterling's got an all-black family. You don't ever see media push that.
So why are you using him as a scapegoat when really and truly he's already been victimized by English media? Like, you're using him as a scapegoat, and it's like, right, we should kind of be defending him.
Oh, I'm just saying that I would like to see all them type of man play for Jamaica.
I don't, because Jamaica's team. You mentioned Drogba. What country Drogba?
Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast, come on, you're talking about Yaya Toure, them man, they're legends. So the team from that is up there. You says Mane, is that Senegal?
Yeah, Senegal. Mo Salah.
Like all these teams, Egypt as well, even though it's Egypt have had players. Like if you talk about Sterling, even when Kayah mentioned Reggae Boys, name me, there's 11 people that play on a pitch. Yeah? There's 3-4 subs. Name me three names from the Reggae Boys from the 1998 World Cup.
From Robert Earl. Who else did you have? Robert Earl.
See, you're thinking about it too long. That just says all you need to say.
Yeah, give me some more names. Give me some more names.
How much ballers are Jamaican though that can play for Jamaica?
There's probably loads. Would you? Honestly, because remember, you're a big man now, Keem. You're a big man now. You get to choose to play for your, what is it, the country? Because isn't it mad how you can play for country? Because isn't it the country you're born, the country you now live in, the country your mom's from, and the country your dad's from? So if all four of them are different, can't you choose between all four of them?
Yeah, you can.
So it's not just because I'm in England and I've now got a Premier League contract. That's what it is. Like, you can actually choose Jamaica or Senegal or, you know what, I'd rather go with England, do what I can, build up my country, build up England, build up a foundation, hopefully be somebody like Neymar in England. So for the black people, I can say I'm the poster boy. So, because I think Sterling is the poster boy for black boys. Like, I would hope to know that anybody under the age of 16 would like, yo, I want to be like Sterling. It's like Manchester City, the biggest Premier League team, and England, one of the top 10 teams in the world. So, and you're like, what, we can say Sterling's what, the top 3 best players on the England squad?
Yeah, I would say probably one of the best.
So he's done enough, and as long as he still keeps it rooted and black and cultural and Jamaican, that's all we can ask for.
Why can't he be that poster boy Jamaican superstar like how Bolt is? You get what I'm trying to say?
Because Bolt runs by himself. If I'm sick, if I'm sick, I'm not playing with a bunch of 10 men who are not on my level, because where are we going to go? We're not going to get anywhere.
Where's
you're forgetting as well that Bolt became that star from living in Jamaica. Sterling don't live in Jamaica. He came over here when he was a youth. Like, it's different. It's not like he's ran and said, "Oh, England team, can you pick me? I live in Jamaica still." That's how it's gone. It's not like Bolt has to run for England. Like, that's what he's playing for where he lives. Do you get what I mean? And he's saying that, like, he's not going to be subjected to that type of racism if he's playing for Jamaica. He's still going to get it. Because when they're playing against other countries, he's not going to get the racism.
It's deep. I've heard black man called Joshua a sellout because he don't.
Okay, then. That's something I didn't think black people was even cool to go.
That's my next question. So what now? What's the conclusion? What are we going to do from this march now? The protesting's happened. Where do we go from here?
Kayah, over to you.
We're protesting.
What would you like to happen?
What would like to happen? To be treated like humans, not be treated like second-class citizens, not be killed in the street because, okay, fair enough, you're going to say it doesn't really happen over here, but I'm saying we as black people, not to be killed in the street like animals and people laugh about it afterwards. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, none of this shit would happen if people would just treat it normally. That's all we want. Like, just treat us normal in it. So if we have to keep protesting in it. If it's a case of taking your money out of white people and Asian people's businesses and putting it in black people, then do it. Building up yourself, you need to build up yourself. Yeah, I agree. Black people need to build up the community. But at the same time,
I said that opens the debate, getting treated equally. Are we meant to be here as black people anyway? You get what I'm trying to say? This isn't our country. You get me?
Whether it's our country or not, we're still human. So take away the colour. We're supposed to be treated like humans. Why just because we came from another country, we're supposed to be treated differently?
No, people have to put up with it though.
Do you feel like, Keem, do you feel like what you says, do you feel like that what you've just said has also set us back?
Has it that we're not really from here?
Yeah, because if I go to Handsworth right now, I think Polish people know and understand they're not English, but they still have their thing. If we go through Alum Rock, I think the Asian community know this is not their country, but they're still building theirs. If we go through Sparkhill, I think the Somali culture, I think they understand they're not English, but they still have theirs. Like, I think when we say we're not from here, okay, do you want to go back home to Africa? That's the next question. And if it's no, because I do feel a lot of black people from England, Caribbean descent, I don't think a lot of people want to go back to Africa. No, I don't think a lot of people would even go back to Jamaica or wherever they are from the Caribbean.
Like, I got right now, bro. I can manage that shit, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, it won't be like, oh yeah, you're just going back home in it. But like I says, what you name me, a row of shops that the black man's got in England, in Birmingham, an area that you could say is dedicated to black people. We got Chinatown.
Just Dudley Road's the closest.
Where?
Dudley Road's the closest, but we're talking 3-4 shops.
Name me 3 shops together on Dudley Road.
Ain't there like a food shop and a barber's somewhere on Dudley Road? I'm sure there's like a back-to-back.
Nothing ain't next to Top Taste. That's
there's not a barber's next to Top Taste.
No, I know of. Never heard a man say he's getting a trim on by Top Taste next door to Top Taste.
But even taken aside from, okay, they're not being directly next to each other, you can have the same row shop. So if you're talking about that local area, yeah, there's I'm sure there's 2 barbershops and there's Top Taste. So that's debunking that. But what I'm trying to say is we do need to build ourselves up, whether it's a row of shops or whether it's online business, whether it's providing services or whatever. Black people need to get their own people.
I've tried to buy black owned before, and they don't really like. I've had a few T-shirts. You hear what I'm trying to say? And the quality is not there. So why am I spending money?
But hear the joke though. You're not gonna spend your money with a black business because the quality is not great. Yeah, but you're gonna go buy a high street shop. You're gonna go and take your money and buy a designer brand, and you might put it in the washing machine. It looks like it's been washed in shit and rinsing piss, but you're still gonna buy it because it's designer. But obviously a black person and it's a flipping T-shirt they bought off eBay and they've stamped something on the front. You're not gonna buy it because it's not good quality. It's a problem. Buy black, yeah, and buy black like you're gonna buy everything else. Don't because the customer service ain't great, you're not gonna buy it. But you still, if Chanel, you go walk in Chanel and Chanel, the assistant ignores you, you're still gonna go and spend your money in there to say, oh look.
Wait there.
Same energy with black people.
Wait there. I will intervene where you mentioned the customer service. I don't go to Caribbean food shops because I feel like, I don't know whether it's just me, but every time I go in one, I always get approached like, what do you want? I would just like to be approached with the
shop out.
Like, I feel like no matter where I go, tell a lie. Sometimes Blue Marlin has given me a couple of times, but
like one woman in there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They're number 1 for the
Come on, Costa. That's why it was the first. That's why I was about to put them in the small print. And the one in Erdington is probably my second favorite for customer service. If you've got bad customer service skills, I just feel like that's where you start from. So if you start on a bad note, other things can affect you. But then I'm not gonna. So what Kay was saying about you, Kim, you might buy, I don't know, like a Louis Vuitton just because some next black person's T-shirt is not your standard, but the Louis Vuitton thing is. Me, I'm not gonna go into a black shop and then walk out, then go into a white man shop or Indian man shop. I'd rather just go home, fuck it, 2 hours, I'm gonna have to cook my own thing in it. Because right now, I walked in the Caribbean shop, I went to Caribbean, I'm gonna have to go home and make the Caribbean. So I agree with what Kay is saying. A lot of people will say what you said, Keem, but did you also tell the person whose brand it was, yo, bro, not to be disrespectful, I want to support you, but I feel like the quality in your garments could be a little bit.
I never tell him, I just never buy again. But this is the thing.
That's the problem, bro.
You're helping people and you're not saying shit.
That's the problem.
How are you not? You're supposed to give the company feedback. How are they supposed to progress if they think that their quality is fine? Are you just going to keep your mouth shut? But you buy a T-shirt from, say, Topman and the quality is shit, are you going to write to the CEO of Topman and tell them that their stuff is shit? No. You're going to keep buying from them. You're not going to tell them that it's crap, are you? Or you're not going to, I'm not going to buy from there again. And this is why black people are fucked up, because they've got this same mentality. Oh, I'm not going to buy from black people. The customer service is shit. The quality is shit. Help out your own black people in it.
Yeah.
And you know what? People always want to be playing the devil's advocate, and it pisses me off, man. Proper pisses me off.
Listen, let me tell you something here. Black people, not all black people, some people do have some good businesses. You get what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. This is what my point is, yeah. A man said to me, yo, I've got some hoodies for you, yeah? Boom. Yeah. How much are your hoodies? £80, yeah? So I'm looking at the hoodie, I'm saying, this ain't worth £80, but you know what? I've ordered it here. After like flipping 2 wears, I started to wear it to work as a work hoodie. You get what I'm trying to say? Because the quality was not
Yeah,
good.
yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Now, this is how I see it. When the man promotes his stuff to me again, I'll be like, nah, I'm all right, I'm not interested. You get what I'm trying to say? You can't ask me why, but
Why?
I just buy from you.
Nah, it's your job as a black person.
It ain't my job. The same way, if it's good, I'm not gonna big it up.
Nah.
I'm not gonna phone you and say,
this is why shit is fucked up, because you're not gonna say nothing if it's good. You're not gonna say nothing if it's bad, and expecting black people to progress. And this is where black people's downfall, because nobody's saying nothing.
Whose job it is, Keem? It's everybody's job. As long as you've bought something as a paid customer, this is why I don't take freebies from people. Like, if you start something and I'm like, yeah, I want to buy a t-shirt, I don't want it for free, because if I've got a complaint to make, I need to know I can come to you as a paying customer. I paid for this. So it's like, bro, as I said, the material quality is not too good. I'm a 3XL guy. I put it in the washer a couple times. It's now 1.5 XL. That just can't run, bro. So if you do a new brand, a next design, like a man can say, yo, Biggs, I've got a new design. Hey, check out my new t-shirts. Buy another one. Bro, I'm not going to, because I told you about the last one. And I heard A, B, and C about this one, and you haven't changed. Like, as a paying consumer, it's your job.
The only Birmingham black-owned brands, which I believe are black-owned, that are doing good clothing. Take risk, and Rico De Vita, man are saying, yo, the fit, everything's proper.
And Hoodrich.
Say that again.
And Hoodrich.
Yeah, I don't really know. I ain't really heard nothing about Hoodrich. I know about them.
Hoodrich was levels before Take Risk came up.
Hoodrich I'm just saying that I ain't no one to buy no Hoodrich and say, yo, boom, boom, boom. Like, you get what I'm saying?
That's in JD, you know that? So you have to know that they gotta be decent.
Out there,
I've heard loads about Hoodrich. So to say that you can't, it's only these couple particular brands that probably your brethrens, or you like them for whatever reason. You can't say that no one else is doing good, or the quality is not good. If you're not buying from all these people, you can't make a generalized statement.
What I'm saying is, the reason why I can't say, yo, Hoodrich is this and Hoodrich is that, I don't know no one that's brought Hoodrich. You get what I'm trying to say?
No one in Birmingham now. Every item that is in someone's wardrobe. So you're not going to buy something because one of these.
Okay, wait. I do understand King's point. For the hood man, them, and who's probably over the age of 25.
Niggas, this is what I'm trying to say.
Trap star's probably the thing. I can't even say over 25.
Ain't no one that I roll with wearing nothing called Hoodrich because from the.
Nah, I feel like I think Hoodrich's market is more the younger white generation. So that's why he's in JD. But he's levels, like his design is 10 out of 10. Like if he did do 3XL, I would rock that shit. Like Hoodrich is up there. I think my personal opinion, probably better than Take Risk. And I love Take Risk. If there's one brand I'd like to be sponsored by in the future, it would be Take Risk. But Hoodrich, from the beginning, I was like, yeah. There was the first one, you know, the name as an arch. You see, like how Take Risk can do the name as an arch. Hoodrich was the first. Like, let that be known.
I don't know the history. I'm just saying, I don't know no one I've been around and they're wearing Hoodrich.
What about Life? Life as well. You've seen Rose. This
is what I'm saying.
What, you never seen nobody in Life?
Never seen no one in Life, bro.
Now you're lying. You're a JK fan like me. You better stop that. Stop that.
Oh, you're on about LYFE?
Yeah, Life.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that brand. Brand.
There's enough.
Yeah, it's not
Birmingham brands.
I don't reckon, me personally, I'll only be doing it to support your scene, but I won't be doing it because I like the brand. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what you can't do. That's just my opinion. I feel like you're supposed to buy into.
You have to like what you're buying.
Nah, you can't buy it just because the brethren selling it, bro.
Nah, you can.
Nah, you can't do that. That's I don't want nobody supporting something that I do. Say like it's my new YouTube channel for this, the conversations. I don't want no one to promote it because Biggs has started it. It's more of a case of, you know, I've watched the first episode. It's kind of decent still. I'll repost it because I like what my man's on. Don't just say it because I know Biggs, because at the same time, if you do that, somewhere in a conversation between you and a man, then my brother, I just repost it for Biggs. Bro, I heard it shit anyway.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This is the thing though, you have to like what you're actually doing or what you're buying. Like I like Trapstar, how it fits, how it looks, everything. I mess with it. A lot of people mess with it. It's quality. Wash it a lot of times and it don't really, and you don't lose quality. You get what I'm saying? But when you're buying,
one point with Trapstar, You're still buying from Trapstar. Do you know that people have been waiting months for their items? Still buying from Trapstar though, innit? That's shit customers.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't had that problem with the brand. That's the next man. I ain't had that problem.
Plenty people. People said that they bought items from last year all in line and still got them. And that shit customer service, but yet people are still buying them. Oh, because it's Trapstar.
Yeah.
People just want to fuck with the name, but not with the brands that are actually trying to work hard. And this is what I'm saying.
When it works good, people, good work sells. This is what I'm trying to say. So people are still going to mess with the brand.
But do you think that in our community, in the black, sometimes I say black, and I like to rectify, because in conversations I do rectify. When I say black, I prefer to say Caribbean, because I don't want to draw Africans in, because I'm just talking about our Caribbean mentality. Don't you feel like sometimes the Caribbean mentality is, we rock with this, and then that's kind of it? We don't really give the other person any sort of leeway. We'll be like, you know what, it's all right still, but nah, I'd rather keep my Trapstar thing. We don't really give others a chance. If we drink Henny, more time, my mum will probably say, brother, I don't want to drink nothing else. Just give me the Henny. I only smoke Star Dog. Just give me the Star Dog. I don't want nothing else. Like,
people trying new things is sometimes long, because if you're not happy, whatever you're replacing your brand with, you need to make sure that that's the proper thing. You get what I'm trying to say? So if
but as long as
I wear, all right then, cool. I love Prada shoes. I wear Prada shoes, yeah, comfortable. If I go out now and buy some, I don't know, some lubes and hurt my foot, I'm still gonna complain, because I'm gonna stick to what I know. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but if you're gonna spend big money on a name brand that you know is official, then just one time or two times throughout the year, try somebody local that is up and coming that you do like. I feel like you're the type of person that maybe like, nah, I'd rather just spend my 120 on this designer t-shirt because I know it's going to be good. And it is good, not knocking it. But there's a new person that you're probably thinking, £40. Nah, I'd rather just slap the 80 on that and just grab that because I know it's official. Like, as I said, I don't think we take risk enough.
Forget the brand. This is what will settle my argument. Yeah, cool. You're getting your kitchen done. Yeah, you got a carpenter. You got a white man, 40 years experience, smashes out kitchens. Bam, that's his thing. Official man. Yeah. And then you've got the young black man coming up that he's trying his thing. He's just got his qualifications. What do? You're spending your 10 bags on your kitchen. Do you go for the white man that's flipping? You know your kitchen's dirty, or do you give this black man an opportunity? I know where I'm going.
Opportunity, and this is why, as I said, I'll say time and time again, we're fucking up with the black community because we don't want to spend our money with black people. I would rather give the black man an opportunity so that he can build up his portfolio and he can learn from his mistakes. If he fucks up my kitchen, he's still gonna have to fix it.
Yeah.
Because I'm spending my 10 bags, he's still gonna fix it. Yeah. But this is what I'm saying. You and your Prada shoes, Keem, they've got a history of racism. You're still gonna buy Prada shoes.
What?
Are you still buying Prada shoes and they've got a history of racism?
They got a history. Listen.
Are you still buying the shoes? Are you still buying the shoes?
Am I still buying them? Yeah, I am, because I'm just going to keep...
There you go. I'm done. I am so done. See, they hate black people. They've got a history of racism, and there you go. You're still going to go spend your money with them, but you won't spend it with a black person. Yeah, I am done with this time.
You know why, yeah? This is why, yeah? Because they probably are racist, whatever, but they are... She gone.
Yeah. You're pouring her feelings, you know.
I know, bro. You see what I'm saying? You can't have these conversations if you're going to be affected by other people's opinions, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? But let the recording carry on. Now, some of the thing with the carpenter, like she misunderstood what I'm trying to say. Now, say the young black boy messes up and he hasn't got the time to rectify his mistakes, then what's people going to be saying? They're just going to be
it's all right. So for a carpenter that's going to do your kitchen, no matter what, you've got the 10 bags saved, put down. The kitchen has to get done. It's a case of doing your research on it, because that's my kitchen. Like, if I have to go live with, if I have to live with somebody, like you can't really stay in your house if man are doing A, B, and C in your kitchen. So you might have to stay with somebody for however long, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So I need the job done properly. So your up and coming carpenter, who referred you to me? Like, I need to see their kitchen, Because regardless, I'm paying the 10 bags. I can't give you 10 bags and the job's not well done. It's got to be perfect. That's 10 bags. That's a lot of people are not on more than 20 grand a salary, 20 grand a year. So I can't give you half of the salary knowing that you're going to do a bodge job, because if you're white, Indian, Chinese, I'm going to have to know I can sue you because it's 10 grand.
My point, bro. You know what it is? The best, put it this way, going back to brands and everything, it's the best man for the job, bro. Whoever's
not necessarily. No, not in that case, because 10 grand is a lot of money, Keem. As I said, it's like half a man's salary. So
there you go. But even so,
if I put down
£80 in a man's wages at the end of the month.
Nah, if you know at the end of the month,
missing from your wages, you're doing a wage query, bro.
Nah, if you know that you're spending at the end of the month, you've got a big dance coming on. It's a white party event. Say like COVID's done. It's a mad white party in August 2020. You know, for August, you need to buy new garms. Yeah, so you put down, let's just say 200 or 300 pounds. You know you're spending that on the new garments no matter what it's there. 200, 300 pounds is a lot different from 10 bags. But you could, out of that 300 pounds, afford to say, my man's kind of up and coming. I kind of like what he's doing still. You could afford to say, rather than spend 120 on a shirt, I could spend that 40 pounds on my man's shirt. I feel like the way we are as Caribbeans, we'll be like, nah, I want the sure thing. Let me just go with the 120. Pardon me. It fits perfect. It's a name brand. I'm going to get girl. But I don't think we give other black people the opportunity when we can. If I don't have 10 bags saved right now, wallahi. But if I was a man that could have 10 grand, just sit down like I'm Sterling, then I would, because I can afford to. Same way I was saying, you can afford to try a 40 pound t-shirt rather than spend it on a 120, because you can afford a 40 pound. If it's not good, it's 40 pound, but how much the man spend on weed or alcohol or whatever their sins may be. But 10 bags, you're going to have to, even if you're kind of rolling in the dough, you do want a sure thing. It's your kitchen. That's the high end of it. That's the high end of it.
That's the high end, but it's all the same to me, bro, because I work hard for my money, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? So I'm making sure I'm ending it.
You will spunk 40 pound on a man for a t-shirt up and coming quicker than you'll say, yo, here's 10 bags for a kitchen. Because you imagine,
it's the same thing.
Do I
go? All right, then a t-shirt from Trapstar is about 40 quid, yeah, 45, 35 quid. Between do I buy a certified t-shirt from Trapstar, or do I go to the nigger in my hood that's black owned, that's just trying a thing? Bro, I'm going Trapstar, bro. I'll be honest with you.
No, this is what I said.
He has to build up his thing to Trapstar level before I start.
Nah.
Yes, bro.
What I'm saying is, as long as you see my man's design and feel like, right, you know what, that's all right still, you know. This is why I said you can't just support man, because you know, man, this is where you go wrong, because that's when you're in a household with other man them saying, God, I retweeted my man's thing, but my man's shit at the end of the day. Like, I can't retweet someone's music. Let's say music. I'm not retweeting someone's music if I think they're shit, just because I know you, bro. Like, you could know my mum, you could know the nurse that birthed me.
The argument's there. Would you just say that you're holding another black brother down because you're not sharing him to your fans?
Nah, because I think you're shit. But I would, because it's music and I can make music, I can tell you you're shit. Same with clothes. Like, I remember making my own t-shirt and I remember going through loads of designs. So I know the headache. Say like the logos for, you've got your own podcast that's coming. How long did it take you to make your logo? Say like you wanted to have a YouTube show before. How long did it take you to make your logo, to find the right cast? So you know certain things, and the things that you know about, you have an opinion on. You can say, I don't like that podcast, or I don't like that YouTube show because A, B, and C, because I've kind of delved into it and I know a little bit about the effort, the groundwork, and I don't think you've put enough groundwork in. So I think your thing is shit. Same with music. I've been in a studio. I know what it's like to make a song, get the song mixed, mastered, put it on a CD or put it on SoundCloud or whatever.
Hit nail on the head. That's what I was meant to say the whole time. I know man have not put the effort in to warrant my 40s for a t-shirt. So that's going back to the argument of supporting the black man. You get what I'm trying to say? I don't know why she got feelings. That's what I was basically saying, bro. What you've just said there. You get what I'm trying to say?
But it's how you word it. It's like Webster, as we don't know him. Well, I don't know him, but at the same time, bro, how you've worded it and how you've said it, you can't take that back now. You can't take that back. So it's out there. So you're gonna get judged. So it's just how you word things. And because if it's a sensitive issue, say like the Lee Rigby, like my man who died, the white guy that died by the terrorist, that's the moment where I ain't gonna say nothing about white people doing this, white people doing that. Like, nah, keep all that to myself, because right now, man, are going through something emotional. So you know what? For a month, 2 months, I ain't got no white jokes. I ain't got nothing to say to white people. So like, you're right, man. Yeah, go on, man. Yeah, all right,
now going back, you know what? Yeah, I've got to run in a minute. Like literally, I've got to run. Flipping, going back to the black-owned stuff now. Yeah, your brethren starts up, you know, a home food thing, because every man a cook now. Yeah,
it's disgusting. It's rather disgusting.
He starts up a home food thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, are you supporting your brethren just to support him because he's starting his thing, or you're not gonna support him? You don't like this food. He does burgers.
No, I'm not doing that. You're mad.
Burgers are dead. Hold on. His burgers are dead. But you could see trying a thing.
No, stop it. No.
There you go. How's the black man gonna elevate then?
Because I would tell him. That's where it's my duty. Like, say, like my brethren Gids the chef. Like Gids food, I can't lie, looks 10 out of 10. And because we've got same family links, family ties, like everybody, every time people.
Is that the prawn and corn thing?
Gids does like anything you ask him to cook for the evening or whatever, like he can box that for you. But I've seen Gids do enough family events, birthday parties or christenings or weddings, whatever, to say he can provide for so much people, and he's still posting. So there's no way that his family will be the same as mine, same as yours. Like, blood, if he wasn't that good, there's no way. Like, if you had a birthday party in November and you got Gids, and I see Gids doing your food, doing the catering, right, he's got to be good, because I know you're not going to have next man cooking food for all these people and the man shit. So I need to support Gids. I haven't yet, because I've been down and out for most of the lockdown due to my ankle and my knee. But when this is over and I'm back up and running, 2 people that I want to support, Gids the chef and my friend Toya. She's got an Instagram page, Tea with Toya. That's 2 people that I would like to push. Everybody else, on everything I love, I don't fucking care. Like, if it's not Gids the chef or Tea with Toya, I don't care, because there's too much people trying it. Like, I was baking banana cake the other day, blood, it tastes 10 out of 10. You think I'm going to be going around telling people my thing's pucker? Nah, bro, like, that's just something I can do for me, for my girl, or for whoever. Like, blood, I don't feel like I'm out here trying to be fucking Ainsley Harriet, blood. Like, the problem with black people sometimes.
I really got to run now, because I'm rather late for this super quick session I've got to do. But listen, tell a friend I'm a friend, even though she just started a little bit raw, though. You know what I'm saying? But the life in it, like, I'm not an easy man to have a conversation with, because my views don't always match.
No, I hear that. You're the man that's gonna rub people.
People need to respect others' opinions, and you know.
Now you do, 100%. But before you go, definitely plug the people. Tell them where they can get your socials. Tell them where they can get your new podcast that's coming soon.
Boy, sir, you know what it is. My socials.
You don't want to talk too much.
Nah, the podcast is coming next. You know what? I've done the episode, but you can't really go out there like that, because I just got a bit too, man. It's too deep. You get what I'm saying? So
okay,
we're gonna hold that one down. We're gonna keep that for some pop files, like you know, like that ain't dropping for now. Pod's coming.
Okay.
By the end of the month, we'll be up and running. You get what I'm trying to say?
All right, cool.
Yeah, man, I'm just out there. You know,
I'll post up mine. Plus, I'll catch you up next week anyway. We'll catch up next week again.
Yeah.
We got more to talk about. Yeah.
Love her, man. Everything's all love, man. Yeah.
All right, cool. Hold it, fam.